You know, we all hit the gym to keep our bodies fit. But what about the most important muscle we have, our brain? Well, think of us as your personal trainers for your mind. Today, we're diving into some simple, science-backed exercises that'll keep your brain sharp and agile no matter how old you are. So let me ask you straight up, is your brain really getting a workout? I'm not talking about just the daily grind of work or chores, but real, focused, challenging activity. It's a super important question because the answer can affect everything from your memory to your ability to focus. So here's the big idea, and it's pretty simple. Your brain is just like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets, building resilience and literally creating new connections. So think of this as your brand new training plan. Let's get into it. Okay, first up, we're going to talk about how you can sharpen your mind just by playing. Seriously. These are activities that give your cognitive skills a major boost, but they feel way less like work and a whole lot more like fun. So in this section, we're going to explore the hidden power of jigsaw puzzles, the surprising benefits of card games, and a really simple two-step workout for your vocabulary. Jigsaw puzzles are so much more than just a rainy day hobby. They are a fantastic workout for your brain. Research shows they strengthen something called visuospatial cognition, which is basically a fancy term for your ability to see how different pieces fit together to make a whole. This is so good for your brain, it's actually considered a way to protect against cognitive aging.
And what about a simple deck of cards? Well, it turns out they're a powerhouse too. A 2023 study found that when kids played card games, it helped improve really important thinking skills like self-control and switching between tasks. And hey, it's not just for kids. Another study in 2020 showed that older adults who played modern card games actually improved things like their verbal fluency. So games like solitaire, bridge, or even Crazy Eights are a really fun and effective way to keep your brain healthy.
Building your vocabulary doesn't have to be a total drag. Here's a super simple two-step brain game for you. Keep a notebook handy when you're reading. First, just write down one word you don't know and look it up. Then, the next day, make it a little mission to use that word 5 times. This simple act fires up both the visual and hearing centers in your brain, making it a surprisingly powerful exercise.
All right, for part 2, we're going to explore that incredible connection between moving your body and boosting your brain. See, physical activity isn't just for your biceps and your abs. It's absolutely critical for your mental sharpness.
We're going to look at 3 awesome examples: dancing, music, and the incredible, long-lasting mental benefits of Tai Chi.
I mean, even the CDC says that learning new dance moves can actually increase your brain's processing speed and your memory. So whether you're taking a salsa class, trying out Zumba, or just line dancing with some friends, you're not just having a good time, you're giving your brain a serious high-intensity workout.
You know, the link between music and our minds is just profound. Research from 2024 found that things like singing in a choir or learning to play an instrument can help maintain or even improve thinking skills, especially as we get older. And please remember, you are never too old to start. Your brain can learn new skills its entire life, so picking up that guitar you've always wanted to play is a brilliant idea at any age.
And get this for long-term impact: 48 weeks. What is that? Well, according to a 2023 study, that's how long the cognitive benefits from a special form of Tai Chi were found to last. This specific type, which blends mental exercises with the physical movements, was shown to improve thinking skills in older adults with mild memory issues, and those effects were incredibly durable. 48 weeks! Okay, in our final section, we're talking about how to rewire your daily routine. This is all about using your brain's incredible ability to change and adapt, something scientists call neuroplasticity. By making small, intentional changes to your habits, you can literally forge new pathways in your brain, keeping your mind from getting stuck in a rut.
We're going to cover 4 really powerful habits: using all your senses at once, the 1-2 punch of learning and then teaching a new skill, simply taking a new route on your commute, and the amazing benefits of daily meditation.
So research suggests that using all your senses at the same time can actually help strengthen your brain. Think about it. The next time you bake cookies, don't just go through the motions. Really pay attention to the smell of the vanilla, the feel of the dough, the sight of them turning golden brown, the sound of the kitchen timer, and of course, the taste. That multi-sensory experience is a fantastic workout.
Learning isn't just about collecting facts. It's about fundamentally changing your brain's capacity. And this is amazing. A 2023 study found that when older adults learned multiple new skills at once, their cognitive performance, as you can see right here on this chart, saw a massive boost. In just a few weeks, their abilities jumped to levels you'd expect to see in middle-aged adults. It's just a stunning reminder about the power of lifelong learning.
And here's a pro tip. One of the best ways to lock in that new knowledge is to teach it to someone else. See, when you have to explain a concept to another person, your brain is forced to organize all that information in a clear, logical way. That process solidifies your own understanding and strengthens those new brain connections like nothing else.
Our brains are wired for efficiency, which means they absolutely love routines. But breaking those routines is a fantastic way to wake them up. Instead of driving the exact same way to work every single day, try biking once a week or just take a different set of streets. This tiny change forces your brain off of autopilot and into active problem-solving mode. And finally, let's talk about meditation. You don't need to sit for hours. Just 5 minutes a day can help calm your body, lower your stress, and most importantly, sharpen your mind. Research shows it helps fine-tune your memory and boosts your brain's ability to process information. It's a tiny investment with a huge cognitive payoff.
So, after all that, what's the bottom line? Let's put together a little action plan. The big takeaway here is that there's no single magic bullet. The real key to a healthy brain is to weave a rich variety of these engaging challenges into your everyday life.
So here it is, your 3-part workout plan. First, play. Make time for puzzles, cards, and other things that feel like fun but are secretly a workout for your brain. Second, move. Remember that dancing, music, and Tai Chi are just as good for your mind as they are for your body. And third, rewire. Actively look for ways to break your routines, learn new things, and challenge yourself every single day.
Look, this information is only powerful if you actually use it. So, I'm going to leave you with a challenge. What new skill will you learn this week to kickstart your brain's new workout? Thanks for joining me.